People may buy something on impulse, but people don't buy things that don't fill at least some kind of need. These needs are ultimately derived from the fulfillment of the seven fundamental psychological drivers: love, importance, belonging, belief, growth, certainty, and place. The easier it is for the customer to see one of these needs being fulfilled, the easier it will be to sell your product or service. Demonstrating how your product or service will provide a benefit or gain to the customer is critical to delivering a persuasive message. There are a few elements to keep in mind when communicating how you fit the customer's needs. Do you clearly identify the benefit or gain your audience will get when they purchase your product? Even if the need your product or service fills seems obvious to you and your organization, you can't necessarily expect it to be obvious to your target audience. It's important to keep in mind that the attention of your target audience is being pulled in multiple directions. So it's best to make it as easy as possible for them to quickly identify what need is being fulfilled. Do you clearly communicate a simple call to action? How do people purchase your product or service? Do they go to a website? Do they send a text? After you have your potential customer's attention, what is the next step you need them to do in order to further engage and buy your product? Sometimes companies assume that their customers will just know this, but the truth is, most customers are not willing to work very hard to get a product. If the process is too complex, you run the risk of a customer backing out in the middle of the buyer's journey. To solve this, don't be afraid to be direct with your calls to action. Do you clearly communicate the outcome of your product? This goes beyond simply meeting a need. This is showcasing what will happen when that need is met. Customers don't just want to know that their needs will be met, but rather that their investment in meeting that need will also provide an added benefit in their daily lives. Without this communication, audiences will believe that your product or service only offers a temporary gain, and audiences want more than just temporary. In your marketing messages, keep in mind that you aren't just selling the customer on a product, you're selling them on an outcome, whether that outcome is becoming healthier, making work simpler, or something else.